Hello, hello. And Death Knight, you have been hallucinating. I will disappear for a month, but I will disappear for a month in like 3 weeks or something. Anyway, we're probably close to the end, so we'll see how this stream turns out. Oh, that's out of ammo. That isn't. That isn't. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm gonna try to ditch hold my hair and thus also a versatile assassin, and then just try to get 2,000 points back from somewhere else, such as the foreman disguise. Or even 1,000 points back, because I think I should be able to get enough action points if I just discover some more areas. I have entered hell. It looks a lot like Finland. Flares. The flare gun. That'll do. Can I actually read those this time? Last time it bugged out and I couldn't read any of these. No? I don't know what's going on with this, but I just can't check these out. Also, 11 out of 15, so I gotta be pretty close to the end. Especially since the game said that some of these can't be completed unless you do both characters.
We found the ancient Stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the Stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Herstan. Go, and never come back." So I left.
Do I want... I think I'll take my current melee weapon. Just want to see how the flare works. It does actually light up quite a bit. I don't think I'm dressed for this. Hey, Ragnar. Well, note and save files that we are in Greenland. Oh, wait, you're talking to Death Knight. But in game, we are either in Greenland or in Hell. Small difference, I guess. There's only once one of them and it already is the other. This looks like a boss arena.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Ow. There's something prepared. Maybe? Got a couple of backups. I can start, not Void Stranger, that would take like 1,000 weeks. I could start Destroy All Humans, or I could make a challenge list for Whittleton Creek. realistically, making the challenges won't take long, and I don't really want to do much routing. When did I get a sacrificial dagger?
Of course, Taurus. I figured you wouldn't when your stars aligned, Jeremy. Maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Oh,
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
it is a boss fight. He ain't taking a lot of damage from this. They should do something.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What are you thinking, compadre?
Oh, okay, there is another chapter. Unless this is a epilogue. The chaos.
You awake? You are awake. Bambi's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you were being violent, you see.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they... okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
I gave him a lobotomy,
Really?
so...
All thanks to you, combat. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't
Wait,
the
did I
hero-
seriously give him a lobotomy?
How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I? Things are fine. Very quiet. What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back to Derceto.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later. All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn-the-page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
Don't need to elaborate, huh?
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
What is it? What do you want? Don't worry. I'll remember. You should have them.
What did I just do? Leave an offering at the Whispering Tree. I'll call you when it's time, don't ignore her. Okay. I get an achievement for aiming my gun at a human being, but I actually couldn't aim. I tried to.
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this.
I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important.
We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, you need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Now there are praises in abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, brother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Hear us, mother, take pity on us. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there's a race, everyone run to the black goat. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's what needs to happen, Carpet.
Grace! Stop! Stop!
Shoot the ground! Shoot the
Ah. What do you want me to do?
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
All I could do was press A.
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with... Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be a sacrifice!
Jeremy! Come on.
Nice.
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
So I think it was deliberate that the voices were out of sync. Because it would have been very easy to sync them properly. All you have to do is have one bass line that everybody follows as they do the recordings. Well, this went pretty smoothly. It's giving me a whole lot of ammo. Oh, can I have... Oh no, why can't I take my pickaxe? Why do I have a shitty stick now? Give me my pickaxe. This has happened multiple times where I just can't take my melee weapon. Just noticed the weak points. Yeah, throw a rock at it. That'll do a lot. Oh, fuck.
All out of bullets.
Oh, fuck. Can't see shit. I didn't notice my health was down. Is that my first death to combat? Not a great time to reload, dude. Can't hit that. Yeah, no. Reload a bit faster.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay? Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I had no issues with the audio.
You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
All right, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
Case closed. Yeah, there wasn't as much left as I expected. Alright. I guess I'll do a tiny bit of spreadsheeting and maybe I'll start destroy all humans. Yeah, that was alright. Better than expected. Knowing where this series has been, it's a bit surprising that they got an actual pretty good game out of this. So how many times have they rebooted this series now? Unsuccessfully. 3? Is that including the multiplayer thing? A New Nightmare is a reboot? That would be New Nightmare, the 2008 one, the multiplayer one, and then this. I'll speed up the credits. Could skip them, but nah. Well, I haven't played RE2 Remake, so I can't compare, but if there's one thing I wish this would have taken from Resident Evils, at least the ones I've played, meaning Remake of 1 and Original 2, it's making it a bit more open-ended. I think it adds a lot of tension when you actually have to plan what you're doing and then trust in your own planning to work. But when the game is so linear, you kind of just... You can't do anything, so you just know that you can't make the wrong decision at any point. Yeah, the map seemed promising, but in the end it didn't really do anything. And nothing ever really happened in the house itself. And that's why I think something like... well, Amnesia the Bunker is the obvious choice when it comes to horror games where you have to do your own decision making, and that adds a lot to the game. And then stuff like Alien Isolation 2 and Resident Evils. Oh, probably. I got a lot of collectibles. Sadly, the UI for them broke at some point, and I just couldn't read whatever forbidden knowledge I would have gained from them. Okay, I like to go through credits, but if you're not gonna have even have any music during them, I'm gonna press escape. You can now play with all weapons unlocked, deadlier combat, and some new surprises. What are new surprises? I don't know. Yeah, depending on how different the other campaign is, I may also return to this at some point. But if it's just, oh, these are the same areas with mild differences, it's like, alright. Although a big part of the appeal was just the character interactions. Like, the writing was fun. Yeah, in general, I liked the writing, and the story was pretty fun too. Like, it's an interesting premise that you're just going to this guy's memories and memory-adjacent places and things that he tries to fool himself into believing are memories and such. It didn't really go into the whole dark man aspect of the story, though. I guess that may be something that you learn more if you read the forbidden knowledge, which I couldn't do, or if you played again as the other character, but at the same time that was the less interesting part of the story anyway, and I don't really feel the need to learn all that much about it. I have actually very little to say about this in the end of the time. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice how they managed to work in some very different environments that are generally also pretty nice to look at. Maybe the Desert Temple was a bit dull visually, but most of the areas were actually pleasant to go through, as much as they can be pleasant in a horror game. And the enemies were also pretty cool in general. Especially the end boss, that was nice. Yeah, Silent Hill 1 is a good example. It's enough that you can hide the linearity. Here it didn't really work. Yeah, do I have anything else to add? That about sums it up. It's pretty good. I mean, it is not anything like the original. Like, the highlight of the original was the voice acting. Let's see if I can dig it up again. It was so fucking good. Ah, yes, this.
How ironic. The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Wait, the butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood.
That is voice acting. Like, this game's acting wasn't bad, but the original was just absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it's like 6 or a 7, maybe a 6. It's alright. No major criticisms, but also not many highlights. Just middle of the road. All right.